7, and this is episode 4 of the 3rd season of Urza Commands the XCOM project. Last episode, we were tasked with rescuing someone from a collapsed bridge that was being attacked by aliens. It was a dismal failure. No one came home alive. Let's take a look at the memorial wall. Operation Patient Gift was not a gift at all. It's perhaps a Pandora's box as a gift. Then we opened, and a bunch of aliens came out and murdered us. But we can't fuss too much about that. Despite all of the cool money and other political perks that we left on the table, there's still aliens out there that we have to kill. With that in mind, let's take a look at the soldier list. Ben, Toby, and Sparky are all still in sickbay, and we have 4 rookies that are ready to go. Because we currently have less than 8 units, I think it's reasonable for me to hire a new recruit. The situation in the Situation Room is more or less unchanged from last time. North and South America are kind of aggravated at me, as is a lot of Asia, but otherwise we're doing pretty well. So upcoming events. That new recruit is going to arrive in 3 days. We'll be finished researching the weapon fragments in 2 days, which is great to have a scope intended for the sniper that is now being experimented on by aliens in some secret base somewhere. So yeah, a lot of the value in that is no longer relevant. But, you know, just c'est la vie. So we can build the scope now, which normally I give to snipers, but we don't have any snipers anymore. So that's all sort of meld recombination. Sounds nice, except we don't have a whole lot of meld to recombine, so we're not going to bother with that. Experimental warfare, I'm not sure what that gives you besides the improved interceptor weapons. Xenobiology is how you get like alien containment and the stun guns and everything, and frankly we're way too I'm too worried about our current tactical situation to be worried about stunning aliens. I'm having a hard enough time simply killing them. Alien materials puts us on the road to better armor. It gets us the vests that let us survive longer, but again, that means you have to not use grenades, and I'm a big fan of grenades, so I guess that's that. I guess we'll go with experimental warfare.
This technology has a number of potential applications. I'm sure the science team is eager to begin. I'll notify you as soon as we have something significant to report.
That might eventually get us laser weapons, which we're really going to need sooner rather than later.
Contact detected.
And we have a enemy UFO in our sights, so let's send up the interceptor to take care of it.
We have eyes on the bench.
Hey, new recruit, you just got here in time for the fireworks.
Central, this is...
Yay, we shot somebody down. That's really excellent. Okay, let's send the Sky Ranger to the crash site. Unfortunately, all of our experienced units are still in sick bay. So we're going to bring a bunch of rookies. Because these are rookies and I don't really care about any of them, we're going to dispense with the med pack and just send everyone in with a grenade. Actually, you know what? I take that back. We're going to build a scope and give it to someone. Mr. Green, we'll give you the scope. 3 grenades other than 4 isn't that big a difference. And I want at least someone I feel kind of comfortable taking shots, because that extra 10 aim is going to make a pretty big difference. And thankfully UFO missions are about as easy as you get on Iron Man Impossible.
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
Certainly they're the only mission after the first where I would feel comfortable bringing a bunch of rookies.
You'll be heading into Japan for the next mission. It looks like the aliens went down in a sparsely populated area. If there are civilians in the area, I hope they stay clear.
So this is Operation Crystal Engine, apparently because we think the aliens are running their spacecraft on some kind of crystal. Who knows? Maybe that's accurate. Actually, I think Lyrium-115 is a crystal, so that's actually kind of accurate. Let's head down and see what the situation is on the ground.
This is Big Sky. We're just north of the crash site. Strike One is in position to engage.
Loud and clear, Big Sky. We'll monitor those readings from here. Strike One is authorized to assault the alien craft.
Okay, not a whole lot going on here. We'll put our guy with a scope into the good cover, and we'll put everyone else
Affirmative.
kind of alongside him
Aye, aye, Commander.
in a line formation.
Double time.
Well, you can make a yellow move there.
I've got my eyes on it.
And our goal here is just to... There aren't really any good... Ah, there's some meld. That's going to be useful. There really isn't much in the way of good cover in this wooded area. I mean, there's some half-cover, chest-high walls, as you might expect in a Activision first-person shooter. And a couple trees that are quite willing to disintegrate if the aliens blast them with their plasma weaponry, but other than those, it's a pretty open battlefield, and that's not really what you want. But at any rate, we'll move Oliver Thompson forward at full speed
Moving to position. Visual on the goods.
to hopefully snag that meld before it can evaporate.
Aye, aye, Commander.
And likewise, we'll move the rest of the squad
Moving out.
as well.
On the move. Aye, Commander.
Scanning.
Okay, aliens in that direction.
Noise.
That's actually a useful bit of information. It means I feel more comfortable cheating up here onto this hill.
I'm on it, Commander.
Okay, this means we should have, we'll have enough movement to get up here and get this meld next turn.
Copy that.
We'll have you and your associate
Position confirmed.
begin making your way up the hill. And from this position here behind this log, actually there's the alien craft, or pieces thereof.
move. Roger, I've got eyes on you.
We want to keep our distance until we collect the meld. And the second meld looks to be inside the alien craft.
Heading there now. Enemy spotted.
And 2 sectoids at the entrance to the UFO. But it's a necessary evil if you want to collect this meld. And I do because I like meld. And as I might have guessed, I don't have very good shots here. So right now I think my plan is to have the rest of the squad sort of move up in this direction.
Heading there now.
In hopes of flanking one or both of them in the next turn or two.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Yes, sir.
You get around into a good position.
Overwatch, aye, aye.
Roger that. Scanning.
And you're too far away to throw a grenade. So we'll have you hunker down. Hopefully when they advance on your position, these 2 guys who are on Overwatch will be able to return fire. Okay, that looked like a full move. I don't think he's on Overwatch. That seemed like a, I don't know if it's worth the risk, though. So what I can do is I can throw a grenade to destroy this tree. I really want to kill the mind meld, but he's all the way over there, and I'm not going to be able to get to him easily. .25 critical chance and 1 health. The trouble is, I don't know if he's on. If he's not on Overwatch, I just straight Mr. Ice for a go over here and blow his brains out. I don't think he's on Overwatch. And there isn't really a good way for me to test whether he is or not. Okay, we'll go with the frag grenade strategy. That works. And the person with the scope will take this shot.
Hostiles pacified.
The trouble is there's still this guy over here, and I'm not sure what the solution is here. I could dash over there, but that runs the risk of attracting more unwanted attention.
Heading to that location.
So I think we'll just go on Overwatch and sort of keep this guy doing anything. Okay, he's gonna run into the UFO somewhere. That works. So now we'll have to advance carefully.
On my way.
Affirmative. Eyes on target.
2 more sectoids on the other side of the UFO. Which I can't see at the moment. And unfortunately this is kind of a vulnerable position because of the whole aiming angles thing.
Moving out.
So we'll have her pull back. And everyone else will go on Overwatch. That's not to say they're actually going to hit their Overwatch shots, but...
Whoa!
Fortunately, the aliens are also not very good shots. And of course, as soon as I say that... Ah! Oh, fuck! And of course, that was the scope guy. The scope guy is the one that gets killed. Of course. You have a grenade. You have a grenade. You don't. Okay, first things first, let's go ahead and take this 65% shot on the wide open sectoid.
He's down.
That's very good. We'll have Oliver dash over to this tree.
Heading to that location.
And Dimitra will take this position,
Scanning.
then go on Overwatch in case... to keep this alien from trying to advance on me. Or he could just fire and kill someone else. But no, he's going to scurry back somewhere inside the craft. Meanwhile, we'll take Oliver, our flanker, and continue moving along the outside here.
Moving.
And we'll just sort of move everyone alongside this other side of the hill, ready to shoot any sectoid that pokes his goofy little head around that door frame. No contacts, which I suppose is good. I really want to take this full cover position here by this piece of debris. But I'm a few squares away, so we'll take this piece here. Very good.
I'm on it, Commander.
And likewise, we'll move our other 2 units around up to this corner as well. Next turn, I plan to move Oliver Thompson to this cover position. And then, depending on what I see, I'll evaluate from there.
Solid copy. Losing control one.
What was that?
I think it might be aliens.
Headed there now.
Oh, they're taking some free shots. But we luck out and they miss.
Go loud.
And the Outsider's in there as well. Alright, this might be the time for a frag grenade. .45% isn't very good. Although if we can destroy this piece of the UFO here that he's using for cover, he'll become a lot more vulnerable. So let's go ahead and try that. We'll just throw it directly onto you.
Catch.
Yep, there's that bit of vulnerability we were hoping for. And hopefully I can take a shot from this position
Heading to
here.
that location.
55% is all I can muster, but it'll have to do.
No longer a threat.
That is excellent. Okay, so that leaves the question of what to do with Huda Izra. I'm kind of tempted to actually dash up to the side of the craft here. I don't think there's a line of sight from this alien to him. But now we'll go with a somewhat more sane approach and just move up to this piece of debris. Because I don't want him moving over and killing someone. Oh dear. This is what happens when you bring rookies on missions. They kind of have a habit of dying. Okay, this melder is still over here. And I have a grenade. Actually, I have 2 grenades. No, I have a grenade.
I'm on the move.
So let's move up to this full cover position.
That looks like the primary power source for the alien craft. I could only hazard a guess as to the amount of power it would have to be generating to propel that ship.
Yeah, that might be
Try it
the
out there.
crystal
It's going to be
engine.
highly unstable.
The titular crystal engine, you might say. Okay, that's probably not going to be a lethal shot. Am I in grenade range for the alien here? Yes, I am. And in fact, I can destroy the cover he is using. So we're going to do that.
Throwing grenade.
This makes him wide open for a follow-up attack by Mr. Thompson, who can get 2 for 1 with the pistol on 65% odds, which aren't very good, but I could move up to this half-cover position to improve those odds. But given how half-cover positions have a habit of producing deadly results, as was just illustrated a moment ago, we'll go ahead and take the 65% shot. There we go. Okay.
Chalk up another one.
Well, we did lose 2 people on that mission, but I'm not sure what I could do better there. The good news is that with the 2...
No one was expecting this. They were some of our best.
No, they weren't. They were some of our
There was
worst.
more we could have done.
There wasn't more we could have done. Aliens happened, and now some rookies are dead. Ding dong. Who cares? Let's move on to the people who are worth a damn. Izra and Thompson are 2 new squaddies. That brings our squaddie total up to 5, which is very good because it means we have a backup. We have a squaddie that won't need to be going on a mission. So Hoda Izra is now been issued a rocket launcher, which is good. I like rockets. And Oliver Thompson has been issued the official XCOM Purple Smoke Grenade, which would have been useful on that last mission, but you know, what are you going to do? We also have some medals, the Defender's Medal and the Urban Combat Badge, which I might be dispensing at some point in the future. And we can research beam weapons now. Holy cow. What the hell am I researching this other bullshit for? I think I want to research beam weapons. And I get some alloys, fragments, melds, flight computers, and power sources. Those are all pretty cool things. Alright, before I forget, Miss Research, beam weapons, please. 41 days. Who cares? Beam weapons.
I expected that would be a priority research task, Commander. I'll begin allocating resources to the project immediately.
Yeah, you go and do that. While Dr. Valen saves off her old data and begins putting that beam weapon research into effect, we're going to take a break here. And we'll see you next episode for more of Urza Commands the XCOM project. And hopefully some of our units from early in the game are finally going to get discharged from sickbay, and we'll actually be able to have some, experienced units on a mission, so we don't have to be going with a whole fuck ton of rookies every time. I'll see you then.